everybody, it's me, Zombie, and today I'm making my costume for RTX. I am making an Abyss Watcher costume from Dark Souls 3. The first time that I looked at the costume, it was kind of like a low-res picture, and I was like, no problem, I can make that, no big deal. And today, as I was starting the costume, it is a week before the con, by the way, starting a costume a week before the con, and looked at a new picture and saw that there are lots and lots and lots of details, so I have lots of work cut out for me, and we're working really hard tonight. This is the state of our apartment right now, and I will show you what I have going on so far. So I am starting to work on all of the belt work for the costume, because there's lots and lots of belts, and I'm gonna walk out in my garage. It's hot out here, but we gotta work out here anyway. And I actually just ordered some leggings on Amazon because they're gonna be completely covered by other details anyway. So I kind of cut that corner there, not a big deal. I made my one glove that is going to be exposed, and I have my boot covers done. And that's all I have done so far. I just started it, and I have lots of airbrushing and armor making to do, so you're gonna come along with me while I make all this. Yeah, cockroach, toot toot! Hey everybody, I've been working on some of the armor pieces and started spray painting stuff and plasti dipping stuff. Here's some of the finger pieces, some of the shoulder armor, the forearm armor, knees, and ooh!
This is what I've been working on.
Oh, so scary. Okay, I've been working on my shoulder piece. Here's kind of the bare bones of what that's gonna be. My little knife bits for my Abyss Watcher guy. And that's it. Shop isn't as bad of a mess as it usually is. There's what Adam is working on. He's got his Solaire shins and his belt, and we've been using this cool rubber mat stuff as chainmail. It looks really cool. Like, it really does look like chainmail after you weather it and everything, so it looks really awesome. Okay, so here's my shoulder piece. All foam work is done on it. It looks pretty goofy, and we're about to paint it and see what it looks like when it is done. Good morning, everybody. I had a minor crisis last night. I opened up a brand new Iwata Neo airbrush and it didn't work, and I had planned to work on airbrushing the entire night last night, and by the time I cracked it open and realized it wasn't working, everything was closed and I was unable to get another airbrush. So I kind of improvised and worked on some other stuff that was non-airbrush related. But now that I have my working airbrush, which is like the little tube-fed one, I really love these, and it is working, I am now working on my boot covers. So as you can see, I put a fresh coat of paint on these and just airbrushed some brown on the black fabric here. And then after I got done airbrushing it, I got a paper towel and I just kind of dabbed it and gave it this, like, I don't know, I kind of like it. It's like a textured look, so it kind of looks like a texture in the game that I really like. So I'm gonna continue on some other bits that are going to kind of match these, and I'll go ahead and show you some of the armor pieces. So last night you saw all of these in their kind of like plasti dip or less complete form. So now these pieces are spray painted and are waiting to be weathered. And here is the chest slash back pauldron piece that is all plasti dipped. I used white and black plasti dip just because I kind of ran out of my white plasti dip. And so I used some black because there's really no harm in that at all. So I am gonna go ahead and spray paint this silver, and it'll look much different. I kind of really like how this piece is looking so far. So that'll be pretty cool. On days like this, I really wish that I had a climate controlled shop, because as I'm looking at this chest piece, I'm noticing that some pieces are kind of coming apart because it is so hot and humid here. It's nearly 100 degrees and it's really humid. All my parts are having trouble sticking together. I'm having to go back and re-contact cement and re-super glue. So my next big investment for the shop is going to be an air conditioner, so I can kind of keep everything closed up and it'll be nice and cool in here and much easier to work. Because it is end of June, almost July now, and it's pretty unbearable in here, but I'm struggling through anyway because I really want to get this project done. Heat doesn't affect me as much as Adam. Poor Adam is like dying when he's out here, so I gotta get an air conditioning. I'll show you these weird pieces too. These are the pieces that go right above the boots on the thighs. And these little weird pieces on them are just foam that I have glued onto this fabric part, and I'm now airbrushing it to make it kind of look more authentic. So you can definitely see that these are foam a lot more on this piece. So I usually don't have trouble when I stick foam to fabric. It kind of usually stays really well. But it'll be interesting to see what this looks like all done. I'm going to try to make it look as seamless as possible so you can't even tell that those pieces are foam. So I'll show you what those guys look like when they are done. Here are my armor bits that I've started weathering, and if you're curious about how I weather stuff, I just use a black acrylic wash over silver or whatever other color that your base color is. Then you just kind of wipe it all away. If you want to see a more detailed video about how I weather stuff, I'm going to link my weathering video right down below so you guys can get to weathering yourselves. It is probably my favorite part of finishing a costume is weathering it. I just got to weather my cape back there that I airbrushed and made it look all dirty and gross. And I still have a lot of details to add to everything, so I'm just going to keep on chugging along. Hello everybody, it is now 2 days before we have to pack up and go to the con. I am working on my hat piece for my Abyss Watcher costume. It's really just 3 simple pieces. It's the front, the back of the hat, and the brim, which I'm going to be adding some details onto. And I'm just waiting on this contact cement to dry to glue it all together, and then I'm gonna prime it. What I'm doing now is I'm just looking at my reference pictures and kind of looking at where the patterns are in the hat and using my heat tool to kind of carve in those details. Hello! Oh my god, my hair. I should fix that.
No, it looks good.
No, it's bad. It's real bad. Okay, fixed, kind of.
Fixing it, you pet it?
Yes, it's good job,
right,
Adam.
well, I'm fixing while we talk.
Hey! We got our Dark Souls costumes done. Time for RTX. There we are. Very nice. He did his helmet. It's very awesome.
It's shit.
It's my Abyss Watcher costume guy. Here is my hat that I have to hold on my head. And I have a cool accessory. Da, 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 da. I have an SS flask from Cute Monster Cosplay. He casted this and it's super cute and it looks so great in pictures. So we're gonna go and say hi to people. Yeah, Dark Souls. This helped you guys out, and if you have any other questions, just post them right down in the comments. Check out my other videos if you have questions about other armor making or costume making things, because I put out a lot of tutorials to help you make a cool costume of your own. So thank you so much. See you till next time.